Hello, my name is Mr. Worthman, and I am the the 8th grade science content creator. If you can look here on the beginning for week 1, we're doing 2 activities this week, and so I'm going to focus on activity 1. In activity 1, there's 2 things I'm going to have you do, and these are for you to get to know your teacher better, whether that's me or whoever your teacher is at Kern. And so if you look, kind of our goal is I want you to share a little bit about yourself, help your teacher to help get to know you a little bit better. Even though we are, not meeting live on a Google Meet, this is a good way to just kind of still communicate in our own way. So you're going to do 2 things. You're going to record an introduction of yourself using Flipgrid. And if you never use Flipgrid, you can kind of get logged in and kind of get familiar with it as well using this. And also just share a little bit about yourself with that puzzle piece or science speaker. So I'll go into depth in those here in the direction video if you've never done the Flipgrid, and I'll kind of show you how to do the puzzle piece or beaker. But that's kind of the goal with this activity, is just for us to be able to get to know you. Your teacher might be reaching out and sharing some information about themselves to you as well. Like I plan on doing that for my, Woodrow Wilson kids. So you just kind of see. The other thing I kind of want to go over is the structure of this website. So this website is where you're going to be getting the links to a lot of stuff, and then Google Classroom houses the assignments. So if you look, I do bell work, and so these are Google Forms that you're going to click on and fill out. This is another way for you to kind of check in with your teacher. There's different parts. So if I fill this out, there's a section here I call it the wellness check. It just allows your teacher to check in and see how you're doing. So I would be probably green. I can write this. If I don't want to write anything about what's weighing me down, I can skip that. And then there's usually some questions that are relating to science. So we'll have that every time that we have an activity. We'll have bell work linked. Sometimes there'll be a video, something that's engaging or relates to our topic. An explore is some sort of activity that kind of gets you to think about what we're going to be learning about that day. There isn't any for today because it's just the get to know you activities. And then when we have notes, the notes will be listed here, and then you'll find them on Google Classroom. So I can kind of show you an example of what that'll look like. So here's kind of the template for what I have set up for our first week, and then next week. You can see next week there'll be some notes, and so those are linked on there on Classroom. And so you'll see that they'll be listed here. They'll say notes, and then they'll have the title of whatever the notes are called, and then you would find them on Google Classroom. Same for your assignments. So there's 2 assignments for the get to know you activities, and then those will be linked on Google Classroom. So you just have to go and find them under the Unit 1, Week 1, which is what we're on the website, and those 2 things will be listed there. If you have any questions, reach out to your teacher, and they'll be more than happy to help. Bye-bye.